Let them eat cake.
And this would be the cake that everybody would be eating. This is the cake. This is the cake of all cakes.
Rachel and I beg our buyers to bring this cake to QVC. It is not only because it's beautiful, but because it is unbelievably flavorful, delicious, and celebratory. And guess what? We've got the flavors of summer for you right now from Savannah's Candy Kitchen. This is a 5-pound Southern layer cake. Now, oh, do you hear the symphony?
We're never quiet.
Do you hear the symphony? I mean, look, really, Mozart couldn't write a better symphony than the cake that is in front of us right now. And we have it for you in 3 flavors. Creamsicle, AKA creamy orange, delicious, melt in your mouth.
Gorgeous.
It's like instantly cooling when you try the creamsicle.
Makes you smile.
I've never seen a creamsicle cake. Then we have the coconut.
The vacation. It's a vacation. Absolutely. I can hear the waves crashing on the shore. The sun is starting to set. It is absolutely a vacation with that lovely coconut shavings on top, the yellow cake in the center. It is just beautiful and takes you away to your favorite kind of tropical getaway.
If you like pina coladas. And then we have the lemon. We are kooky with this cake. The lemon cake. Okay, bright, beautiful, sweet, tart. It's everything, and the colors. M97223 is your item number. Rhett Strickland, come on in and save us from our insanity, because this cake is so delicious and beautiful.
I just miss y'all. Y'all cracked me up. I just wish I'd have been staying in there this whole time.
Well, Rhett Strickland is the man that brings us this beautiful cake from Savannah's Candy Kitchen. We're always excited when we have you in our show, Rhett, but I gotta tell you, this cake, I love it even more, okay? Because it is absolutely a taste of summer with every single slice.
Yes, no, I appreciate it, y'all. I just am in love with these cakes, and I'm so glad. I'm moving it around because I thought the camera moved. Sorry about that. But I will just go ahead and go into it. So this is the summer stuff, y'all. This is what makes us just kind of get in the mood for all these warm weather happening, and this is how Savannah Candy Kitchen incorporates it. So what I got in front of y'all is our coconut, our lemon, and our orange layer cake. So I'm just going to kind of start from the right and work my way back over. Y'all, this orange layer is got mandarin orange chunks in the cake. It's just something that's just so fresh, you cannot beat it. I just don't know how people don't try to incorporate the fruit in their baked goods more, because it makes all the difference.
Oh my gosh.
Mandarin orange.
This was actually my grandfather's favorite cake. So if you look up this item number on our website, it would actually be his birthday year. So that's actually how we kind of remember that him, because it's just something that was so special. Yes, thank you so much. We just something that's always was his favorite. And when he was alive and we came over to his house, we were bringing an orange layer cake. He just had to have it. He told my mom, he's like, Tanya, you better bring me that orange layer cake.
And your mom makes a lot of these recipes, right, Rhett?
So my mom is the reason we are in the bakery business. Y'all, we have never made a baked good item. And one year, my mother just said, hey, I'm going to make a coconut cake. And it was actually right after they got back from vacation. She said she got the inspiration from putting some coconut shampoo in her hair. And then the funny thing is, my dad's like, Tanya, that ain't going to sell. I don't know what you're thinking. And then all of a sudden, we can't keep up. We're like, what are we going to do? I mean, it was so many people ordering off of the website and off of the catalog. We were just in shock. We were like, okay, well, we got a friend from a local baker. We got back on board, and the bakery business has been booming ever since then.
Okay, my favorite part, Rhett, and probably up here too, you need to play all parts. Please play all parts again.
Mom's voice, dad's voice, grandpa's voice.
Do all parts of everything. You'd be a great puppet show master. It's amazing.
If y'all could hear my dad, y'all would think it was identical. I'm telling you, when everybody heard that voice, everybody got scared and we were all just do what we needed to do.
I met your father. He was unbelievably nice and wonderful. Listen, let's talk about this coconut cake, though, because if this is the cake that really started it all, I really want to talk about the fact that you give us this icing. That's so sweet and delicious. The cake is so mild and light and fluffy. And then the coconut is so fresh.
Yes, no, so I'm so glad y'all brought the attention back to it, because this is where everything started from. we need fresh shredded coconut on there. We want it in between the layers, and we want it on the cake. And when you see us putting it on the cake, we just make it into a mound, as much coconut that you just don't even see the cake anymore. It just disappears, and then we lift it up, and you can even see, you can blow on this thing and some coconut will come off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what we do. We just make sure there's more coconut than you could ever want, and that's what people want when they have a fresh coconut cake.
We're going to shoot it here in the studio so you can see. I want you to see this, okay? So look at how beautiful it is on the outside, okay? They're perfect. They come to you perfect just like this every single time. And then on the inside, do you see all of that delicious cake? It's light, it's airy. Each one of those is baked individually. Here's what I want you to know. I have fewer than 200 in each one of these choices to go around. If you want the creamsicle, that's the one with the orange and the mandarin oranges that are all, you can see them in the frosting, right? You can actually see all the mandarin oranges in there. If you want that fewer than 200 to go around, $23 and change gets it home. This is 5 pounds of cake. It's one of the heaviest cakes that we bring to you here at QVC. M97223. If you want the coconut cake, same deal. Fewer than 200 to go around. That's their best seller. That's their best seller from their whole company of all the cakes that they make. And then lemon. Let's talk about lemon, because Rachel took a bite of the lemon. I'll show you. This was Rachel's bite over here. Okay, here, I'll show you. This was Rachel's bite, and this was my bite. Okay, so Rachel's bite was over here. This was my bite over here. And Rachel goes...
A clear winner.
Yeah, exactly. And Rachel goes, oh, she goes, lemon is where it's at. So this is sweet. It's slightly tart. This one, I think, is like a glass of lemonade in a cake. By the way, now fewer than 150 left in each one of these cakes. Let's talk about this one, though.
I love the description of that, lemonade in a cake. That's so perfect, because that's really what we were going for. Even when our first variations of this cake, we were like, it's got the lemon, but it's not enough. So we had to get that little bit of zest into that icing, and that's what I think truly brings it all together. When you have a cake that is over 5 pounds, you got to think that's a lot of cake layers in there. There's a lot of batter. It needs the adequate amount of lemon icing to bring it all together. Yeah. And lemon is such a hard item. You want it to be savory, but you want it to be sweet, and it's got the meat in the middle with that tartness and that sweetness.
Have you seen a more beautiful celebratory cake? Right? Have you seen one? The brightness of that yellow lemon, the beautiful orange in that creamsicle, that wonderful coconut that looks like a party. It literally looks like a party dress. Today we have it for you. Rhett, I know we have some video that shows, you know, how the cakes are made, and of course the bakery, and of course your location in Savannah. Talk to us about this.
So that's where we got our start, right there in historic River Street here in Savannah, Georgia. We are at our hearts candy makers and confection makers. You can see all these items we do right from scratch in our stores and here at our facility. But now we're going into our cake and bakery, y'all. So that's the coconut cake being gone down the line. And then we actually, every single one of these, as you see, it gets hand applied the coconut, every single one of them. And that's what makes it so we know that it's got the right amount, because so many people now are so automated and processed, and they lose that human touch. But everything at Savannah Candy Kitchen is still done in small batches right here by hand. And it's actually the first time ever I'm standing in the bakery. I finally got it worked out, y'all. I am standing. This oven is so hot right now. I wish I could have just turned it off about 30 minutes earlier today, because it is like 1,000 degrees in here.
And I want to show everyone, Rhett, how these come. They are so like with so much care, so much precision. The collar, they're all wrapped in the plastic. By the way, you can cut a slice, put it back in your freezer if you want. Here's what I want you to know. If you want this cake, we have fewer than 300 total to go around. Ooh. Megan, let me know how many we have in each one of our choices, okay? So this one is the one that we're calling creamsicle. Mm-hmm. And if you want that creamsicle one, I have 115 to go around in the creamsicle. Okay. Mm-hmm. And by the way, we have more people on the phone lines than we have cakes. If you want the coconut cake, we are last call. Ooh, yes. Okay? So like a handful. If you want the lemon, fewer than 200 in the lemon. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, lemon is literally a glass of lemonade in a cake.
Oh, and for all of the graduations and the recitals and the family reunions, and Rhett, whenever he's doing a play from different voices, we can't wait to hear more of that, Rhett. It's my favorite. It's my new Rhett finding.
We'll set it up. We'll do a whole family story, and I'll narrate the whole thing when I get there this week. I'm coming up Sunday through Wednesday, so I'll see y'all between there.
I've always said he has the movie star looks and name.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Rhett Strickland.
I learned from y'all.
We love you. Thank you so much for being here. M97223 is your item number. Pick that up before they're all gone. I love that. Okay.